Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
I'm Ivan. This is Agi, and these are some of our kids here. We hope all of you are doing okay in this COVID period. What we thought we'd do this evening as a family is try to introduce you to some resources to help your kids to know Jesus and to love Him. And so these resources that we're going to show you are stuff that we ourselves have used over the past 10 to 12 years. And we want to introduce the resources in three categories. Number one, kids' Bibles. Number two, devotions that you can do with your kids and as a family. And then number three, some music that is suitable for kids. Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to show you the resources now. And there's also a list below that you can click on to know where to buy them. Okay, so all the resources are in the list below. Okay, so the first three resources are Bibles for younger kids, and I'll let Agi tell you about these three sets of Bibles.
Okay, so the first one is the Read Aloud Bible Stories. There are 4 volumes altogether, and these are really good from toddler onwards because there are huge pictures. You can see, and very few words. Yet they really capture the Bible message, so the children find it really engaging. Okay, the next one is the Beginner's Bible,
which is torn up.
Yes, it's a bit fallen apart because we have read it many times.
No.
Yes, the pictures are cute.
They don't look cute.
And this is the whole Bible from the beginning to the end. And these are also colorful, and there's a short text under the pictures. So the younger children always loved it. And yes, text. They like it. And we also have some devotionals that come with this Bible. It's also a series. It's called Beginning with God. So this can be used for the whole family. There's a reference to the Bible and short questions also, and ideas what to pray about. The third one is a really nice one, the Rhyme Bible, very suitable for young children. Very short little rhymes.
And I really like this one because it's very fun for the adults to read it as well, so you enjoy the rhyme as well as the kids. Yeah. Okay, so those are the three Bibles we recommend for younger children. This would be for kids, for preschool kids, kindergarten age kids. Okay, so the next 4 Bibles that we would like to recommend are what I call biblical theology Bibles. So biblical theology seeks to understand the whole of the Bible as centered around the Lord Jesus from Old Testament to the New Testament. So these next 4 Bibles help your kids to see that the whole Bible is about Jesus. Okay, so the first one, I'll let Agi introduce that.
Yes, the first one is one of our favorites. Again, no cover because we read it many times.
And when you buy it, it'll be torn up too.
So the big picture is great because it really tells children the big message of the Bible. So how God's promises to Abraham are fulfilled in Jesus. So it's not organized as Bible stories, but I try to show the first.
I remember that
Yeah.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So there are sections. So not standalone Bible stories, but sections, and they all show how every part of the Bible relates to Jesus. And beautiful pictures again.
I just realized that the images might be flipped, so it's okay. You can find all the details in the list below. Okay. The next biblical theology Bible for kids is a Bible called
I think I remember that.
the Jesus Storybook Bible. So this one is really attractive as well. A lot of pictures and written in language that the kids understand. So I think the difference between this one and the first one is the first one is a bit more focused in that it shows the promises in the Old Testament and how they are fulfilled in Jesus. Whereas this one takes stories from the Old Testament and sees how Jesus is like the greater David, Jesus like the greater Moses. So it tries to see Jesus in sort of more ways, in sort of more diffuse ways than the first one. Okay, so that's the Jesus Storybook Bible. The next one is the Gospel Story Bible. It's called Discovering Jesus in the Old and the New Testaments. For this one, the pictures I felt was a bit more abstract than the first two. But this might be suitable for older kids, maybe upper primary, like that.
Like
so this,
him. What?
Like him, yeah. So
Like
this would
me.
be
Like me.
you are
And
not-
Sophie, who is asleep right now and doesn't want
No,
to
you're
come
over.
down.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
So this would be a really good one to recommend.
Yeah.
And the fourth Biblical Theology Kids Bible is this one called the Big Picture Interactive Bible Storybook. The main feature of this is I think there is an app that you can download. Then if you scan the icons here, it actually gives you one of these holographic images, virtual reality things. That's quite fun for the kids to see.
But they
yeah.
don't encourage screen time,
I
so we
remember
can't
that.
Okay, so this was a really fun thing that the kids look forward to during Bible reading.
It's not fun.
Okay.
It's fun.
So the next two sets of Bibles are
Action Bible.
manga style Bibles. So they are more like comic form, but still trying to tell the Bible story. So
The
the
manga
action
one that
Bible is the one that our kids really like. So you see the pictures over here. They are really like in a comic kind of form.
Comic. Yay.
Yeah. So that was really enjoyable for them.
Can I show them one page?
And then there is this series that our kids really like in the manga series.
Yeah, and we
So-
don't have all of them.
So tall.
Yeah, so it's a series of 4 or 5 books. There is Manga Messiah, which covers the Gospels. There is Manga Melech, which covers, I think, Exodus to 2nd Chronicles.
Manga Messenger.
Manga Messengers, I think, is the Prophets. And then Manga Metamorphosis, which is Acts to the end of the New Testament.
Broken.
Hey, I was looking
Okay,
Hey, I was looking at
so these are really good. The kids really enjoy this, and they can watch this by themselves. Okay, so that forms the Bible, kids' Bibles sections. Now the next 4 resources are what we call devotionals. So these are devotionals organized by topic. So every day there'll be a different topic, whereas the Bibles would bring you through the whole Bible. Okay, so theology.
Theology or theology.
Theology is my kind.
I would say it's a little bit similar to the Big Picture Bible, but in for older kids and in a lot more details.
I'm drinking cold water.
So everything they need to know about God, ourselves,
And I
sin,
like cold water.
Christ, and and so on. So all the big topics are here and explained in simple ways for the children to understand. And I think these are all very understandable for them.
Okay, the next one is called Thoughts to Make Your Heart Sing.
No, thoughts
So-
to make your heart big.
So again, these are organized by topic. So there's a topic here called the good news for one day. The next day it's about no bird's nest, God's title. So organized by topic. You read this and then you read a passage of the Bible, and then there's the author of this will give you a little comment on the passage. Okay. The next one for devotional is something from the Explore the Bible series. This is taken from the Good Book Company. So this essentially is like a series of activities that the kids can do by themselves. They basically read the Bible, and there are different fun activities to help them to discover the message of the particular passage. Okay, so this is really
Did you
fun.
erase them?
This is really fun for the kids to do on their own time.
It writes
Okay?
my name on it.
Yeah, okay. This is the one that we're currently using for our family devotionals. So this is called Old Story New. These are 10-minute devotionals to draw your family to God.
Hey, look at the
Okay.
man behind
And what I really like about these is they're very short and easy to do. So it's basically they recommend a passage for you to read, there's a one or two paragraphs that you can read to your kids, and then there are a couple of questions that you can ask your kids about the passage, and then there are suggestions for what to pray for at the end. Okay, so we really like this. We've used this for about half a year now, and we're still doing it. Okay, so Bibles are done, devotionals are done, and the third and final section is music for kids. Okay, so Agi will tell you about
10,
Colin.
9, 8.
Okay,
God is great.
Yes, 10, 9, 8, God is great. Colin Buchanan, our favorite Christian musician. No?
No. Our favorite Christian musician
he has a lot of
is
DVDs
Supercell.
and CDs as well. And the best thing about him is that he makes us remember the Bible verses because
And here's his face of all these CDs. Super Savior. What did you say?
Yep.
his songs are very biblical and and we can all sing them. Very easy to remember them. And it's entertaining for both adults and children.
Yeah.
No,
And,
only for children.
He has both DVDs.
Yes,
As well as CDs. Okay, I'm saying already. Okay, good. Okay.
Then no.
Two other musicians that we like. The second one is the Australian icon. Burns? Johnny Burns is an Australian guy. We can't find his CD for one reason or the other. So Johnny Burns, his information is in the link below. And then finally, the Gettys. We sing a lot of Getty songs in Bukit Arang. So they've produced this series of songs called the Getty Kids Hymnal. So that's really good to get your kids to sing hymns. Okay, so I think that's all from us. We hope that you will use some of these resources to encourage your kids to love and to follow Jesus. If you have any questions, contact us on the phone or through Facebook.
I want more.
Okay.
Subscribe.
Okay, say bye bye guys.
Thank you.
Bye.